definitely come save people. See, boats save people. People don't save people. Yes, King of Red Lions. Yes. Don't know how you were watching Link. I mean, like, Ganondorf, if you're going for the canonical name of the man version of Ganon. But I really love the Link pose in this, because he's all like, I'm looking at you, yes, yes, I can do this. Link's pretty badass. He does what he's told. He goes places. He can nod his head and do pretty much nothing else with the rest of his body. Yeah. We need a sail. Thankfully, we can mess about a bit here. First things first, I believe, Tingle is our first objective, and then it is sail time. Not to be confused with mail time. Not to be confused with snail time. Definitely not to be confused with hammer time. Use the lift thing, press button. You save Tingle. You get a Tingle bottle in this HD version. Of the man-child that is Tingle. Tingle bottle. Miiverse compatibility in this game can be quite amusing. Yes. Now this chart will not be useful at any point in the game until right at the end, when you've got to go through a very much tedium part of the game where you have to search every single spot on the map for Triforce. This is basically saying that it's the Miiverse bottle settings. Nah, sorry about that. We can crouch, get the money, push this box out of the way, and then do a very, very sneaky crouch game. I'm not sure which way I'm going in this maze, but I can reasonably assume it basically is don't go on the wood, because that wood means you fall down, and you do not want to fall down. There, there's wood straight above us, but we don't want to deal with. Ooh. Sorry if I am lost in this maze for a million years. I will fix it up in editing. Oh look, I'm back where I started. Ain't I amazing? Ain't I 10 out of 10? Ain't I absolute best. Last time I found it pretty easily. Don't know why I'm struggling at this point. Guess I'll just kind of stick to the tried and true tactic of brute force. Everyone loves brute force. No. I wonder if I have got to the exit. Yes, I have. We have found the secret treasure of King Calhoun. Don't know who that is. Don't quote me on this. What it actually is a pictograph box, which I had mentioned before. Holds 12 pictographs, which is like a million bajillion times the amount of pictures the GameCube game could handle, which was like 3. But that's okay, because, you know, new console. Hey, look, it's a rat. This is the easiest way to get out of here. Drops you right on top of the boat, and then you can go and get the sail. No, I don't think I'll be doing any of the things to get the deluxe picto box. It's not that don't really use the picto box that much. I only pick it up because I very much like getting treasure. And we force this guy to go over here, and then he will sell us the sail. He asks you to buy him that, and I take that, it being a boat sale, and then you can go to whatever places you like, even to magical lands. Hey Bowie, got a sail. Whole bunch of text exposition about the game. Yeah, this game makes it much easier where you can set sail by just pressing A. In the GameCube version, you are forced even to set it to one of the 3 available buttons to then activate it, which made sailing a little bit more tedious. Because, you know, you had to keep switching items, especially when you wanted to use all 3 buttons for the, you know, the items you wanted and stuff. So, you know, just ends up that it's, you know, a bit of a mess. So they, in this new version, they have fixed it up by allowing you to just be like, yo, just press A to go. 10 out of 10. Yeah, I know. I believe the Tingle, not Tingle, yeah, no, the Ocarina of Wind Waker, the baton, as it were, that is just bound to the D-pad in this game, which is quite convenient. I believe the D-pad in the GameCube version was used for the day-night thing and at the bottom corner of this screen, and then you could switch it out, and that's how you accessed the map, I believe. I could be mistaken, I have not played it in a long time. But it's Dragon Roost Island. People say this island has the best music in the game. Not sure if I agree. I very much like the open sea theme, the Great Sea theme. Gives you the Wind Waker, as it were, the sole music item in this game. We get some very nice tutorials. The legendary Wind Waker. Not so legendary when, you know, you just kind of get given it and just like, oh, so that's why this game was called Wind Waker. And then we get to visit Mr. Windy, the Windfish, up, left, right. So we just take out our thing, gives us a little thing, up, left, right. And we get to change the direction of the wind, which, you know, is very useful in various situations in this game. I mean, the game's basically designed around this concept. It's the Windfish. It gives us some very nice background, and then says Cyclos, the very useful god, is causing trouble. And I believe you need to get that spell, you need you need the bow. I think you need the bow. And I don't think that's until quite a bit later in the game. But I'm not sure. We get to play this part of the game, which is basically put here to say, hey look, learn how to use bomb flowers, blow up the bombs to progress. I mean, without, you know, I guess it's more natural than saying, hey look, this is how bomb flowers work. Yeah. Got it. Don't matter. Got money. Very nice cinematic little camera you get for doing the sidle here. I only assume that's there because they could, and no other reason than that. Mailbox don't have anything for us. Here's the mailman. Yeah, Link telepathizes all of the story to the mailman because Link doesn't speak. You know who else doesn't speak? Ness. Ness does not speak. Yes, king of the bird people. Yeah. No, big dragon give scales to birds to give wings. Because evolution. We meet with some guy's son because the guy wants him to. I'm not sure exactly how we progress in the game right now. I don't know what events we need to trigger to progress on with the story, but I believe we should go to Medley first. Which I'm not exactly sure where she... Oh, there she is. Yes. No, this is the reason why we need to talk to Medley first. Yeah, basically plot to go into the cave of the next dungeon. So, well, the first dungeon in the game. It's not really. Can the first one be the next one? I assume it can be. I assume English. And here we get to see Mr. Depressed Guy. Nah, Marley's not that bad. Oh yeah, I have got to equip the letter. Yeah, I'm doing all my item equipment on the tablet because it is quicker and easier. Yeah, no. And then he's basically say, complete the dungeon, and then I'll listen to you. Which then we will proceed and do. Okay, where is the entrance to Protagonist? I believe it's upstairs. I believe it is the opposite side. I believe it is this side. You can get money by talking to that attendant guy. Okay, it's not here. I am apparently just an idiot. Is it behind here then? Is this where it is? Ah, yes it is. No, it isn't. Do we need to go down the floor then? I don't know. Might do. Let's assume we do. Yeah, here we go. Yeah. No. Medley's all like, throw me up there. Yeah. So let me just tell you, right, that most people will just wait until the wind goes in the direction of the you know, those things right there. But it is so much easier to get out your Wind Waker and just go ahead and just make it go north. because then it always goes north and nothing bothers you, and it makes it so much easier because then you just need to go whoop, and you win. Whoever who waits for it to go north, just stop. Just use the Wind Waker. Yeah. And here we get our first empty bottle of the game, actually used to proceed to the dungeon pretty much right away. We need to equip it. Get our water. Climb back up the massive climbable broken bridge. And pour some water over here. And we just boop boop. And then we hopefully blow up the... I said, hopefully we blow up the rock. No? No? Okay. We blow up the rock. Here we go. Now this water geyser lagged the GameCube version so very bad. I'm glad it doesn't do that in the Wii U version. I have no idea why it lagged it. I think it was just too much particles for the GameCube to handle. But it was a water geyser. And now we can just swim across. And we can get started progressing towards the very first dungeon. And we can do these very awkward bomb throws that I don't like, and I don't know anyone who really likes these awkward bomb throws. I especially hate them when I keep falling in the lava. This happens to me a little bit too much. A little bit too much. But thankfully you don't need to do both of these things in one run. As soon as you knock one down, it saves its progress. You don't need to knock it down again. I don't think there's any kind of situation where it will force you to knock them down again. Maybe if you reset the game. Ah. It is most frustrating. There we go. If you liked the video, make sure to do something about it. Like, comment, subscribe, share, they all help.